YahZarah is the combination of both my paternal and fraternal grandmother's names. My grandmother in Ghana died at the age of 103.
Wow.
Yeah, black women are resilient. And my grandmother, who was from the States, scrubbed toilets and washed floors and came here, left my mom when she was 8 years old to move to D.C. And that's how I became a Washingtonian, first generation Ghanaian American here in D.C. because of her. And she got her GED at the age of 56. So, you know, I have the blood of really amazing women who did difficult things. And whenever I see and hear their names, it reminds me to be great. So that's why I'm YahZarah. So there you go, YahZarah. Easy, YahZarah.
Yes, that is beautiful.
Thank you.
And I'm so glad, like, honestly, everyone that went to Duke Ellington, we would look at, because Dr. Ayers used to have your stuff on her wall.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so we would look at her and we were like, oh my goodness. So it really made us feel like we can go the far distance as well. Because seeing you do all the things you was doing, I have your album and everything. So, you know, I really, really look up to you, and I really enjoy listening to your unique voice.
Thank you so much. You know, I just recently, I think, started to fall in love with my own voice. You know, you spend all your time listening to the songs of the people that you love and, you know, practicing and recycling, and then you become your voice. So, you know, I finally feel like I found my voice, and I'm so glad that you enjoy what I do with it. You know, that I think I was born to sing and to be a mother, and I am both. So,
oh, yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Well, he's 7 years old now, so.
Oh, that's a perfect age.
It is.
And a perfect number.
It's a blessing. He's a blessing. And he's a little musician. He loves to make beats. He's funny. He dances on my Instagram. So if you're ever on Instagram, you'll see him doing his breaking, and he's significantly good. And I'm just glad to be here, being a spiritual service with my voice, and having an opportunity to raise a strong, emotionally sound black son.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the reason why I asked if you remembered me is because we actually, when I finally, things came full circle in Boston.
Okay. You went to Berkeley?
I went to Berkeley.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. And so I saw you perform in one of the areas with foreign exchange.
Yes, indeed. And wow, that's a long time ago. Wow. And, you know, it's thinking about being in college. I met Fontaine and Pat and Darian Brockton and Nicolay actually later on, but I met them in college, you know, so 20 years almost has been in the game with them, and, you know, to meet people like you said you graduated in 2002, I graduated in 1997, and I'm at this place now in my life where I'm looking back at the body of work and meeting people like you and kind of feeling like, almost like I'm in legacy mode, and at the same time I feel like I'm just getting started again, you know, so thank you.
Yes, I mean I think everyone even there in Boston was smitten by you, because you all did a interview at Virgin Megastore, and then you did the concert, and that experience for me, when I think back to college and, like, you know, those moments you see on movies and stuff, that experience when I heard you sing, and everything about that night was just amazing. So that is definitely contributed to you and all that you did. So what are you doing right now? What can people look forward to, and where can they find you?
Well, a lot of really amazing things are happening, and just in the time they're supposed to. I just got cast as an Egyptian goddess named Sekhmet in the first multi-million-dollar all-black cast action adventure film that'll be set in Egypt, and it's written by an amazing performer, fashion icon, beautiful, just blackity black, amazing brother named Kamiko Tarnez, and produced along with him by Hill Harper. So it's really serious, and I'll be starting filming in July, and it'll be my first big acting role on the big screen. So I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. I just started martial arts training and stuff. I'm like kicking and punching at the crib, and it's awesome. And so and the cast is amazing, and Rhonda Ross, Diana Ross's daughter, is also one of the producers and is also in the film. And I'm just really excited about where things are taking me. We're manifesting in my life right now. I just finished my record, The Ceremony, and I'm actually co-executive producing it with Raheem right now. And so we just got mixes last night. I listened to it. I know that it's transformative music, and it's dope. And I'm just looking forward to sharing it with people. And it's been nearly almost 11 years since I put out a record. I put my last record out in, I'll take that back, almost 9 years. I put it out in 2010, The Ballad of Purple St. James, and we got considered for a Grammy, and it was wonderful. And then I had my son and had to quit music, and ended up on the road with Lenny Kravitz for 4 years until this year. And you know, it's just great. The timing is right for me to return to the things that I love and to be all the way YahZarah. So
Yes, I mean, just incredible. I'm so glad that I was able to catch you before you left this building.
yes, I'm so glad. I wasn't running from you. I just had to put on something else and get out there.
Oh, no problem, honey. I am so thankful.
Get out there, dress malfunction. You know, red dress I had.
No, that was beautiful, and you can wear it, okay?
God bless you.
You was able to rock that.
They cut a little higher than I had intended for them to do. It was super long. We got to be like, just cut some. And I was like, oh my gosh. I hope nobody saw the Cradle of Civilization. But
Well, it was amazing, and it fit on you right, and it stayed where it needed to stay, and you still was able to party and have a good time.
thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's
I'm-
great to be home.
Yes. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
This information you just gave me is incredible. I'm looking forward to it and all the other amazing things that's coming your way, I'm sure. Because obviously music keeps following you.
Yeah, it never lets me get away. It always brings me back, even when I've walked away from it for a time. So I'm really glad to just be back in it. I'm glad to be working with, you know, a hometown hero, Raheem, and to continue to add to my legacy along with his. And it's an exciting time to be black, to be making real music, and to be able to have moments with people where you can give back. You know, life is probably to me one of the most amazing opportunities that I've seen an artist take of giving of themselves in a long time. Usually we're really good at taking. You know, we're here to get this adulation, but how often do we get a chance to give back? So it's good, and I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, so tell everyone how they can find you and keep up with you.
Yes, you can find me, of course, on Instagram under my name, YahZarah, spelled YahZarah. You can find me on Facebook under the same name, YahZarah St. James. And also you can go to my website, www.whoisyahzarah. I'm on Spotify, I'm on Instagram, I'm on iTunes. I even have a couple of like obscure tunes on Bandcamp. So, and I also have a Christmas tune, What Did the Lonely Do at Christmas? So go ahead and grab that. It's free on Bandcamp. Just a little something to slow dance to.
Yes, well, thank you so much. I just have to tell you really quickly, I loved your album. It was like the first album, and I made like so many copies of it because I had to have certain tracks for certain mixes that I would play in my car as I drove around, and I would sing to the top of my lungs. So yes, your music inspires. It's beautiful. Your range is incredible.
Thank you. What's your favorite song?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember none of the names of the songs. This is me in general. This is me in general.
No, I hear
and
you.
because I've taken them off of the Dig On album and put them on different mixtapes, I can't tell you, but I know that I did that, especially back in the years that I was actually in college. And you're the one that got me hooked on foreign exchange too.
Thank you. So we had like
So,
Sincere and all those. I'm so
Sincere,
glad.
yes.
I've been telling people I feel like we've raised some people. We're responsible for some people being born who are now old enough to be parents themselves. It's
I'm
just
so mad at myself that I don't know the names of the songs, but this is me in general though.
Because if you asked me today what some of my favorite songs, I'm aware, and sometimes I'm not. I think that it's subjective, and songs create a feeling. And I think that's why people pick a song. That song is my feeling. Maybe not. I can't pick the track, but I know how I feel when I listen to it. So if I became a part of your soundtrack, then I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Pardon me.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful night, and I wish you well on everything.